All right, so here we go. I got the church story when I grew up from growing up in Aliquippa. So this church that was up on the hill. Everybody, if you're from Western Pennsylvania, Aliquippa especially, you've heard of this church, Miracle Church of God in Christ. So, going to church, growing up in church, you pretty much at church every day of the week almost. You may get like one day off, 2 days on a Sunday. So I kind of figured it out. Like it seemed like certain Sundays the pastor he didn't want to preach. You can tell, so he would do like do all this, getting everybody all hype, and then they just have a prayer line. So where everybody just pray like so this particular night is I timed it out perfectly to where I was downstairs right when he called everybody up. So and the point of this story is to get for those who's been to this church when it was up on the hill is there's a reason this story is the reason why they put the metal brackets under the speakers. So these speakers were like at least had to be at least they seem like 6 feet tall. So after them doing a prayer line, everybody's in line. There was two younger guys who were my age. They're in there like messing around, laughing, doing stupid stuff. But one of the guys jumps up, and taps the speaker. And they both like laughing, like, ha ha, ha, I see, I did it, I did it. The other guy, he taps it, or he tried to tap it and missed it. So the whole time I'm like back in the foyer, like just watching them. The speaker starts swaying back and forth. So the first guy who tapped it did it again. Like, he's like, yeah, yeah, I did it, I did it. I could see him kind of read the lips. So he did it a third time. And on that third time, that speaker came down on him and hit him right in his head, blood gushing everywhere. Church stopped, like everything stopped, and like I was so like in shock and awe. Like when I was where I was standing at in the foyer, right by the doors, like they like some of the elders in the church were carrying this boy past me. Like I couldn't move. I was so like what just happened. It's like they like kind of pushed me to the side, like carrying him down the stairs. So it was wild. Like I said, blood everywhere. And that story is the reason why they put those metal brackets under those big speakers on the wall because my man was jumping up hitting it and it came down and busted his head wide open. If I'm not mistaken, my man still got the scars to this day.